Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back for a special anniversary video. See, I don't remember the exact date, but it was mid-late February of 2014 that I started this channel. It's been a pretty interesting 5 years, so I'm gonna just kind of talk about, like, how I came up with the idea and all that, and then, like, things that I'm gonna do in the future and all that jazz. Do some shout-outs. Let's start from the beginning. It was very, very late 2013. My brother had started a channel. And he wanted to be like the next AVGN, which was understandable because this was a time where, like, 2012, 2013, that's where my brother and I really started watching the Angry Video Game Nerd. Like, we really got into him, like, in his stuff. Like, I'll still watch a lot of his old stuff. And so, like, my brother wanted to do kind of the same thing, but I think he kind of bit off more than he could chew, because the whole, like, AVGN clone trend, when that was, like, a thing going on with YouTube, that came and went years ago, so it's, yeah, but, I mean, he still does his other little things on there. He does, like, kind of, like, funny retro game reviews, but he'll still do, like, other things on his channel as well. So then it was, because I never really used YouTube that much. Like, it was something I would kind of just pop in on there every now and then. And it was, like, now that I had an immediate family member doing it, I was like, oh, maybe I should start a channel or something, like, So I was messing around with my webcam one day, on my laptop, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll start a channel myself or something, like, so I did, and in the beginning I was just kind of doing, like, random nonsensical stuff, and as for the webcam, would you excuse me for a second? Like I said, I was using the webcam, but the problem with that, if you watch some of my old videos, the webcam, there was, like, those videos, there would be, like, a delay, and there was also this beeping sound, which almost sounded like Morse code or something. So I bought a cheap little USB webcam, which that worked pretty well. I used that for a little over a year or so, and it still would occasionally run into problems here and there. So I was just like, it was by, like, November of 2015. I was like, this is crazy. I got plenty of money. I'm going to buy myself a camera. That's what I just went to get. I'm actually recording with the camera right now, so I can't show it to you, but I can show you the box. That's what I just went to get. A Canon Vixia, sorry, or the reflection. Yeah, well, you get the idea. I got it at Best Buy for, I think it was like $200, which isn't bad for what I use it for. And then the memory card was like another 30 or 40 or something. So, it definitely made my content, my videos, like, the quality look a lot better, so. As for the content, or actually let me start with the channel. The idea for the name was that, my name is Mark, that's my real name, and then because I was just going to be doing, like I said, I was starting off just doing my channel was all over the place. I think everyone kind of goes through that when they start their channel. They just experiment with a bunch of different things until they find out what they're really comfortable with making. So I combined the word random with my name, hence Random Mark, and then the numbers, the 3087, well, 80, because, sometimes YouTubers will do that, they'll put a number in their channel name, but 87 is the year I was born. 3, that's always been a very special number for me. I don't know, maybe it's just my lucky number or something, and then the 0 I kind of just threw in there. As for the content, it was, like, mostly, because it was, like, comedy stuff. Like, I would do act out scenes from movies and TV shows, which I guess kind of like a one-man show thing, and then there was, like, I would do, like, a lip-syncing for, like, a old cartoon intro or something, and then I would just talk about, like, video games, or talk about toys, or things like that, but I think it was, like, towards the end of 2015, I kind of started to retire some of those comical things, like the what the hell do you call it? The impersonation things of, like, acting out television scenes and stuff. And the, I've retired those things from the channel mainly because I was kind of getting away from that stuff. For one thing, those videos were very, very short. I think the longest one I have is like a little over a minute long, so it just kind of seems like a little bit of a waste. Plus, I wanted to focus more on just like mainly gaming and stuff, and then the same thing with like the lip syncing thing, but I sometimes do kind of miss doing those, and I feel like I thought about this before. I might bring them back, but I might just do them on my Facebook page, which I'll have the link to that below in the description. I did like for my Facebook page, I'll like give hints to upcoming videos, then I'll just like put funny memes on there and stuff, which most of them are just ideas that pop in my head, and I'll be like, I gotta make that a meme. But yeah, the other thing with the lip syncing thing, like I said, it's mostly just music. Another problem with doing that type of stuff on YouTube is you run into like copyright things, since it's mainly just music. It's not like right now where I'm talking over music. It's literally just music, Like I said, you run into copyright stuff, so I kind of retired those from the channel. But the other thing is, like, I still do, like, mostly gaming content. My channel is like 85% gaming. Occasionally I'll do like talk about a movie or like toys or whatever, but mostly it's just like gaming, like like game pickups and countdowns, the collections, which I actually have like a collection video coming out next month. Then it was in 2016, the beginning of 2016, was when I started doing the yay or nay segments. I do one of those every other month, so it's January, March, so obviously I have one of them coming out next month. May, July, September, November, and those aren't always gaming related. Sometimes they can be about anything. Occasionally I'll do Let's Plays, not very often, because I don't have a capture card, at least not yet. It's something I really ought to look into, but every now and then I'll do one of those, because, I don't know, I enjoy doing them. Like I said, you find content that you're really comfortable with making, which is what I did, like in the 5 years of my channel, I found the content that I was, enjoyed making. And also, I learned a number of things, like, well, no matter where you go on the internet, you gotta deal with trolls. And especially YouTube is probably one of the worst places, but I've come to adapt to it and, like, learn how to cope with them, so to speak, just, like, how to, like, deal with those situations. I usually just kind of tune them out, like, or I respond with something positive, because that pisses them off because they failed to get a rise out of you. Or I just, like, laugh it off, because I think my favorite type of trolls are the hypocritical ones, like, whether it be on one of my videos or, like, just replying to me when I comment on another video and someone's replying to me or something. My favorite is if somebody calls you like a pussy or a coward or something, and it's like, yeah, you're insulting someone from behind the safety of a keyboard, and yet I'm a pussy? I guess I just find that amusing. Other things I learned is how to help, like, expand your audience, how to get your channel out there, advertise, basically. You share your videos and your channel on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc. And with Facebook, you use groups. Like, find ones that you're comfortable with. Like, YouTube groups are kind of hit and miss. Like, you got to really experiment till you find ones you're comfortable with. And then you can also use groups that have to do with your channel. Like, say if you make, not that I do this, but it's just an example. If you have, your channel is all about your pets, you join an animal lovers group, and share your videos on that. You may not get a whole lot of traction, but it does help a little bit. And you also watch other videos and leave comments on them, because it'll help people to find your channel. The number one... Excuse me for a second. The number one thing you don't want to do is sub for sub, which is basically like, hey, subscribe to my channel and I'll subscribe to yours, because it just doesn't work, okay? Like, you should only subscribe to a channel if you enjoy the person or people's content. Not because you're looking for, like, cheap views or anything. Just subscribe to a channel because you enjoy the content. Like, I mean, there are channels that I am subscribed to and they're subscribed to me, but it's because we enjoy each other's content. Like, which I actually have a list right here of some of those people that I'm gonna read off. Like, again, and I sound like a broken record, but these are channels that I am subscribed to, that I enjoy their content, and they're subscribed to me because they enjoy my content, or vice versa, whatever. Aaron Strange, that's my brother, in his channel. Gull, Payne, Mr. Vile, BioPheonix, Kanedeathbreaker, Segaman 101, Games from the Grave, who I've actually done collaborations with, Retro or Die, Gizmo Spaz, Moescato Bot Collects, Retro Alliance Gaming, RaPWNzel's Tower, Geoff Good Gamer, Rocking with Robby, Candy's Sweet Life, SNESMapper, and Dirt467. I'll have the links to their channels in the description if you want to check them out. Where was I going with this? Yeah, so I guess, like, future for my channel and stuff, I would guess I could move on to that. Still gonna do, like, game pickups and, you know, like, collections and stuff until, like, maybe I run out of collections to show up. But I can always do, like, updated ones down the road and stuff. Like, I think the first one I did was my SNES collection, which, Jesus, that was, I think, I want to say 2 years ago, maybe? Well, almost. So, like I said, I could do and stuff. But, and I have plenty of systems I can do still. I'm still going to do game pickups. I do those kind of by season. Like, I'm still going to do the yay or nay, like I said, which I'm always open to suggestions with those. You know, I said I do them every other month. The Let's Plays, and then, like, you know, when I talk about toys or do a review on a movie or something, those I kind of do, like, every once in a blue moon. And then my videos I always upload on Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday, if it's something like memories, like, you know, I do, like, memories for, like, different consoles or game franchises or whatever. Those I always do on Thursday, because Throwback Thursday. I also do anything Nintendo related, I always do on a Thursday, because I think it's because I tend to always play a Nintendo system on a Thursdays. Mondays, too. Can you tell I have OCD? Where was I? And then anything else I'll post on a Wednesday. So, like I said, that's kind of like the future plans for my channel and stuff. You know, just keep doing what I'm doing. And one thing I did want to talk about is that I remember it was last year around this time when small channels were demonetized, like that whole thing going on. I've always been very neutral about that whole situation because it's like, personally, I do this just more of as, like, a hobby. Like, I have multiple. I think it's better to have too many hobbies than to have none at all. So this is just, that's part of the reason I do it as a hobby. I like to share my thoughts and ideas with people and stuff, and I've always liked to entertain people ever since I was a kid. Like, I mean, throughout my school years, I was always like the class clown. And so when my channel was, like, demonetized, I was like, whatever. Like, I mean, it's like, within that 4-year span, my channel probably made like $5. Maybe not even that. I mean, so, like, what am I going to do with that? Buy a loaf of bread? Oh, I'm not going to eat it. I'm going to put it on display or something. You know, the first thing that I bought with YouTube money. So I was just like, whatever. But I still understand why people are upset about that, because there are content creators who didn't meet the new requirements, you know, 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, who are very talented, and it is disappointing that they're not getting anything out of their channel. But like I said, I'm very neutral about it. So I don't mind, but I understand the frustration from others. So I guess, yeah, that's probably about it. So I'll see you next week, folks. I got a different video coming out. I'm gonna actually be doing a response video next week, so tune in for that. You know, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for your support these past 5 years. I'll be doing this till as long as I can. I don't know, but we'll see what happens in the future. So once again, thanks for watching. See you next week.